this is Ian Williams from Jericho Consulting, and I'm talking to you this evening from my magical man-shed of mystery. And the topic I would like to cover off this evening is the fact that customer experience is a waste of time. Yes, I did just say what you thought I said. Did I mean it though? Yes, I kind of meant it. Now, it might sound like career suicide coming from somebody who spent the last 10 years positioning themselves as a customer experience consultant. However, I'm making a really important point here, and I'm not the first person to have made it. Some of my esteemed colleagues, like Bob Thompson in the United States and Colin Shaw, have made similar points as well. The point we're trying to make is the fact that customer experience management hasn't really delivered what it promised to deliver, and we have to start asking questions because it's been quite disappointing for a number of different people. Bob wrote an article in which he said that 93% of customer experience initiatives are failing. Now, it isn't totally clear from the article how he came to that figure, but within the article what it does say is that he did a survey with customer experience practitioners, and 23% of them, only 23% of them, said that they were getting positive commercial results as a result of carrying out customer experience activity, and that's not a great return by any stretch of the imagination. So the question we really need to be asking ourselves is the problem with customer experience inherently, or is the problem more to do with the way in which customer experience management is being carried out? Now, I would say that it's very difficult in principle to argue that customer experience is a wrong thing to do. It seems intuitively and instinctively right that if we spend time and money improving the experiences of the people who give us money, it will make them happy, they will come back and they will spend more. So customer experience management in itself is probably not wrong. And if you look at the Watermark consulting survey that's carried out each year, you can see that there is a positive correlation between those organizations that focus upon customer experience and the financial performance of those businesses. There's a positive, strong correlation between the two things, which pretty much goes to prove that customer experience is a good thing to do. It's not customer experience that's letting the side down. That being the case, it's more to do with the way in which many organizations are carrying out customer experience management. And certainly from my years of doing customer experience management, I'd have to say, yes, that is the problem. Okay. Now, there isn't one cure-all. There's not one way in which to solve this problem, because there isn't one problem. There's a number of different problems, all contributing to the failure of customer experience management. And at Jericho, we've identified 10 broad categories that cover all of these different areas of failure. The first one is company culture. Now, Peter Drucker said, culture eats strategy for breakfast, and I think it's fair to say there's a similar relationship between customer experience management and culture as well. In fact, you could go as far as to say that culture sits right at the very heart of successful customer experience management. If we look at all of the organizations, or many of the organizations which are lauded for having really good customer experience management, so Zappos and Southwest Airlines and Disney, they all have one thing in common, and that's positive, people-centered company cultures. It doesn't matter how hard an organization works at improving its customer experience through initiatives. If the culture isn't right, once those initiatives have been carried out, eventually people will start thinking, this customer experience thing is a fad, they don't take us as people seriously. The whole thing, the wheels will come off, the whole thing will start to fail. So culture is an essential part. If the organization isn't addressing company culture properly, then customer experience just isn't going to work. So, in summary, there are instances where customer experience transformation and management are being undertaken poorly, and in that case it's a waste of an organization's time. But it doesn't have to be that way.